Hi everyone, this is Sharmila from Madurai. So I'm an NLP Clarity coach and leadership and relationship coach. I have been training the people for the past 12 years, and I would be passionate about building youth leadership and thought leadership all over the nation and society. And I love my profession, and I would be very much lovable to become one of the speaker here in the Sharaf show. Thank you so much, and I believe that you would listen and enjoy the show.
Hi everyone. Today we are going to meet with Sharmila Devi, who is an NLP master coach having 12 years experience in leadership and relationship coaching. She has been featured in multiple news articles and in magazines, and she has been awarded as Wonder Woman 2020, Exceptional Women of Excellence, and multiple awards. So let's hear it from Sharmila. Welcome to the show, Sharmila.
Hi Sharaf. Hi everyone.
Yeah. So tell us how did you get into this NLP coaching and everything?
Okay, so my part of interest is always the human resources, that is HR. After my completion of my PG degree, I was so much interested in HR and marketing. So my dreams, everything is about being a HR manager or someone who can make others, impacting others' lives. So once I enter into the profession after my marriage, so I got passionate about, I heard many articles, I read many articles and heard many things about NLP and got into it.
So your background is HR and management, right?
Yes, my background, my graduation is management and systems. So there I had dual specialization. So one is HR and another is IT. So, but my passion is more on HR.
That's great. Actually, so you were interested like talking to people and communicating with people from your school days or early ages?
Yes. That is actually inborn from me, inborn talent, you can say, because I always love being with people and conversing with people and exploring people. So somehow, without being in my awareness, it was so natural for me. So somehow it is very much helpful now when after I chose this profession.
Oh, that's great. So you have been coaching for people who are in business, like corporate, or what is the type of business you're doing in right now?
Okay. Actually, more than I call myself as an entrepreneur, it is more of like it is a professional, right? It is a complete coaching is a profession. So my core area is about corporate coaching, leadership coaching, and more of like a customized program I'm offering for the corporate sector. Here in Madurai, you well know that there are, I can't say whatever the programs I have done are full of corporates. It's more of SMEs, so small and medium scale enterprises, and a few of the corporates involved. So this is my core area. And again, so when you go into an area, and you will also connect with other people too, right? So likewise, if you can visit my website, you can know I'm coaching in several areas like teenage coaching, parents coaching, and even couple coaching is there, and even for students. And so all these or the stakeholders I'm covering up with. But the core business is towards the corporate coaching, and other areas also I'm focused. And also I felt more this coaching, NLP coaching, is much relevant to human, right? So it can be applied anywhere. So that is why I have different modules.
Okay, that's cool. So what was your first breakthrough through NLP coaching?
First, again?
Breakthrough.
Okay.
Like when you started, what was your first breakthrough? How did you help someone who you remember still date?
It is not about someone, it's only me, right? Because the change only happened with me once I came to know about the NLP. It is more about, I think, not a theoretical one, it is more about how you experience, learn, and change. So, the first part of the breakthrough happened in my life is more of taking responsibility without blaming other people for whatever happenings around. So that was the great takeaway I got from NLP. And once I started to take responsibility for my life, and slowly I could find the people who are nearby and who are associated with, and in the family members, everyone has been changing. So that is one wonder I have observed, and then I started to believe, yes, NLP has the true is impacting my life in a very true way. So that is what I could say. That was a great breakthrough.
So, how do you help companies do their marketing through NLP? So, give me a brief explanation on that.
Not in marketing, actually. I could call it a sales. Okay, both are different. So I'm not helping for marketing or consultancy I'm having. So this is more about sales. Sales is it is more about not only we can say 20% only about the product they are selling or service they are selling. It is more about the human behavior. So how the words they are using and how they approach and the non-verbal behavior. So everything. So for sales, I'm helping out the sales teams and how to make their sales in an effective way and how to manage their team. If they are sales heads, how they can manage their team and how to approach the customer, how to close the sales. So, so NLP is a core concept which fits in several arenas. So, likewise, sales is one of the major area that NLP can help. So in that way, I could help the companies to manage their sales teams and to increase their sales.
Okay, that's great. So, what is the process behind the sales trainings you give to sales executives?
Process in the sense, are you asking about the training plan,
No,
or?
like if I'm a corporate company right now, so I need my sales team to get trained by you. So, what are the core features you give us? What do we benefit from your training?
There is no fixed module for sales training actually. I have fixed module, but when I visit the companies or anything, I won't make my model to fit in their place. So it is more about customization. First, I have a face-to-face conversation with the people and what are their requirements and what are their challenges they are facing with their team and how can they improve. And so first, I have to study about what's happening in the company. And after getting all the inputs, 360-degree inputs, then I will customize the program to fit the requirement. So that is the main thing, because when I have a fixed module and if I try to fix it with all the teams, it won't work. It is just like what is it like? It's not coaching. It's just like a training or seminar. It would be. So it is more like personalized coaching for the particular team.
Okay, so when I checked your website, I saw that you give coaching for personal coaching also. So what does that cover?
So it is not like as you ask, like what does it cover? Like it is not about concepts or theory kind of thing. So personal coaching is more about how a person want to improve themselves, or sometimes they have come up with problems or some phobias or some addictions kind of thing. So it is like we are giving our personal, as a coach, I'm giving personal time to them and listening to them and observe their patterns and where they need to change. So it is like more of like, I'm not giving any advice, like a counseling kind of thing. It's more of like let them realize what's happening within them, what's happening within their subconscious or conscious behavior. And then I'm supporting them to evolve on their own to find out their solutions on their own.
Okay, that's an awesome work. So previously, when I came into like to know about NLP, first time I came to know about NLP was through a magician actually. He had this training course, and he told me that some parts of neuro-linguistic programming helps to like deceive people or something like that. So like they just show some like they show some shapes through their hands, or they just transfer what they want to tell to another opposite person, so that he or she can answer what the magician wants. So is that actually true? Actually, it does happen.
It is a combination of, maybe what you are saying is a combination of hypnotherapy and NLP. So yes, of course, NLP has few hypnotherapy concepts, but it is not what you say is not the complete NLP thing. It has some hypnotherapy concepts in it, and it is up to us how much we can utilize the NLP tools. So some people want them to to show up something to get other people excited about that. So there are two ways to carry the coaching. So the one is about making the audience excited and taking to the higher level and high level of excitement, and let them come out and let them transform on their own. And another thing is playing the low key, right? Playing the low key in a soft manner. And so you can also transform the people in those ways. So there are always two ways in coaching or even in hypnotherapy, they can say. So my way of thing is not shouting, not making the magical shows, not making people excited about something. So it is all. I'm not saying it is right or wrong. It is only up to the audience and what is the need we are going to satisfy with them, and what it depends on the coach. Okay, which way they choose. Anything is fine. So so the core concept of NLP is what works for people. So if
so what does the core actually to let the audience know
what works? So there is no right or wrong. Say for example, even in psychology, they have classified the people into different categories, like some are introverts, extroverts, and so they classify people in the name of phobias or something, right? So in NLP, we won't classify anything, because psychology is more of science. Okay, so NLP is like an art. So it is not. It has some scientific concepts. But still we are not categorizing any people. We are not judging any people. Just we are giving a wand. It's like a magic wand. We are giving a wand and let them choose on their own. Let them come out on their own. Here it is more about giving more space to the people and let them evolve. So that is what I am carrying through NLP coaching. That is what I am giving people. There is no excitement from the coach that I have to transform people in a great way. So it's not like there is tuning your muscles and stand up and yes, I'm going to do something. It's not like just stay polite and give them space and let them evolve and just observe what's happening with them. So this is my kind of style.
Okay, that's awesome. So how people can benefit for public speaking through NLP coaching?
And the main thing is they can overcome their anxiety. So that is the one thing which is stopping people to perform well in public speaking. So the first one is anxiety and lack of self-confidence. So, and it is more like the past memory they are carrying. Maybe some instance they might got bullied with from some people. Maybe they have got some experience like how other people, some people might make laughing others, laughing out of others. And so there are some experiences which turned into the memory and holding them back to perform well in public speaking. So if they are into the NLP coaching, if they are a participant in NLP coaching, they can overcome it very easily. I can say not easily, but they can understand what's happening inside them. So how the anxiety is happening. So how can I slow down myself, and where the anxiety starts, in which age it has started, and what's the memory I'm holding. So you can read, they can self-read themselves. It's like so, and how can they align themselves? I can say it is self-alignment. So whatever happens, the anxiety or whatever disorders happen, it is only in our mind. It is happening something out of balance. So once any person, if they know how to self-align themselves in their thoughts and their words and behavior, they can perform. So this is what I meant for the public speaking also. There is some imbalance in our, I want to speak, but I couldn't speak. So something is not aligned, right? So your thoughts, your words, and your behavior is not aligned in the same way. So here, if once a person know how to align himself, yes, anything can be happen.
Okay. So can you tell me about the queen bee thing which you are doing? It is a proprietary thing, I think so.
Yes. Queen bee is only for women, irrespective of their profession or what is that, age or anything. Anyone can participate, maybe above 18 or above 16. So it is more like women leadership program. So especially in India, we have we call something called glass ceiling. So there is always a glass ceiling for a woman, because it means like we believe that there is a ceiling, but actually it is not a ceiling. So how to break the glass ceiling? So they always believe that there are some blocks around us. There are some people stopping us to grow. So these are all the things which are stopping women to evolve on their own. And they also believe like sometimes it's happening. It's very true that some abuses are happening. Some some discrimination is happening. Okay, that's fine. But what is your role? How you see it, that matters. So the queen bee is more about, there is always a queen inside every woman, and she can break the barriers if she wishes to. So the entire morning to evening, it is a one-day workshop for women. And in the particular workshop, the women can understand what are the blocks they are having in their mind and how to break all these blocks from their mind, and what are their strengths. So when I say this, you can call it like what is the strength and weakness training. It's not like that. It's more like they turn inside themselves and see what are their core strengths and what are their beliefs, what are the values they are holding, and how they can empower themselves by using these beliefs and values and take it forward. So this is one of the finest workshop, especially it was designed for women to move them into their next level.
Okay, that's an awesome work from you. So, as a person from your hometown, I just want to ask how people in Madurai, like how they react to the coaching you give. So, how is the change you are seeing within our hometown actually?
Okay. It is not about our town, so mostly I'm covering the 2-tier and 3-tier towns, right? So it is like if we say about NLP, they couldn't understand. Okay, few people and HRs, they know well about NLP. They got introduced about NLP. Otherwise, I don't want to push the concepts like, so these are all NLP concepts, techniques. Not like that. It is more about what I have said. It is a customized program. Even they don't know what are the NLP concepts, they should understand. They should know how to apply into their life. That is very important. Even if it is a 1 or 2 tools they could use, they can easily apply, which would help them to apply in their life. So the entire after the workshop, so the main factor is they got some clarity. So so that I call myself as a clarity coach. So whatever the confusions they have, so whatever the things they are blocking in their professional life, they have some unwanted beliefs, that unresourceful states, whatever they are having. So these are all the things which got explored during the program. So, and what are the patterns which are stopping them to perform well. So once the program is over, they would realize that, okay, these are all the things which is really stopping me, and it is only up to me what to choose, what kind of state I want to choose, what kind of pattern I want to choose. So once they realize the transformation, we will observe after a month, like what's really happening with the people. So is there any changes, or is there any improvements with the people? Is that sales increased, or is there any attitude differences with the people? So these all happen after 1 month. So this is what happening even in Madurai or Chennai or Coimbatore, wherever it happened. So at the end of the program, they will get some clarity about their life or some work or profession or whatever the thing they carry.
So how long should we be training with you?
It is like when consider like it would be, I suggest the corporate people to having at least 2 days workshop. Then only you can see the outcome. So it is not like teaching something and go away. It is more like I need some time to understand them. So how, in what process they are in, how they are, how is their mindset, and what are the patterns they are holding in leadership. So these are all I need some time. And also even at the middle of the training, I would change the model of the training sometimes, because it is up to the mindset of the people. Sometimes even the HRs or other people, the department heads give different outputs. During the program, we realize that something is okay, this has to be added, this has to be omitted. So it is more like being in the presence. The coach has to be like 100% presence during the moment. It's not during the moment, and observe what the people are doing and how they are behaving, and how they are learning, and what is the changes they are holding during the program, and how they are evolving. So these are all like 100% presence of mind is needed for the coach. And so that I would suggest the 2 days workshop would at least give some concrete outputs from the coach, and even I would say some recommendations to the company. So wherever you need some improvements, and wherever the people has changed, and so what are all the prospective talents or skills or resources they are having. So these are all the things I analyze during the program and give this as recommendations. So for that, I need 2 hardcore days. So these all I suggest. But sometimes what's happening is some companies, they won't have enough time for people to try. Okay, so if they have allotted 2 or 3 days for the people, then the process, the manufacturing will stop, the sales will stop. So that is one of the challenge. But still, I am trying to maximize the training hours, even it is a 1-day program.
Okay, so what is your ultimate goal with being a social leader? So what is the transformation you're going to give to this mankind?
Okay. Yes, it is. So when I say it is a professional work, right? The professional work is more about changing the lives of people, and the main focus on the profession is more about creating leaders in the companies. Okay, creating leaders or empowering leaders in the company. So this is one sector I'm focusing for my profession. So when you call it as a social leader, I have 2 visions for my life. The one is enhancing the youth leadership among the nation or society. And the another thing is improving the lives of women entrepreneurs or any entrepreneurs to achieve more and responsible leadership. So I would simply say create more responsible future leaders for the society. So that is my ultimate vision for my life.
Okay, so we have been speaking for the past 20 minutes. So what do you think? Should I come to your training?
Okay, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm asking, so how do I talk to you? So you can tell from the perspective of a coach.
Okay. Um, so when framing the questions, okay, the questions are good. It's more like understand about the training. What I felt was the questions are more about, okay, in NLP coaching, what are they doing and how she's doing, likewise. And maybe you can ask some more questions like um, about the coach and so the coaching model kind of thing. So that would be good. And I think as you already told, you already have gone through that NLP training course somewhere. Um,
Yeah, just a bit, not full training.
Okay. So it is on different levels. You can also go through other levels too. I'm not saying this if you have undergone NLP training and you should become a coach or trainer. It is not necessary because many people are taking, if you have the passion of training, yes, that's absolutely fine. And if you are not a trainer, you shouldn't push yourself to become a trainer or coach, but definitely it has so many, what is that? It is a tool. Even I know one of my friend is using for his own profession. So you can use it for as a manager, as a leader, or as an artisan, and as a sports people. So it is the impact and the scope for NLP is very huge. So it is not only about training or corporate sector or thing. So you can choose any of the field wherever. If you are good in the concepts, if you once you experience in your life, and if you have known that yes, this is happening inside me by applying the concepts, or if you experience and you learn and you evolve on their own, yes, there will be a click for you, and definitely you can choose the field where you can apply NLP in it.
Uh, sure. But actually, I'm not going to be a trainer, actually. But so, for our audience, final question: why someone should come to a coach like you?
I want to say everyone should come or shouldn't come. It doesn't matter. It's only about without your knowing or unknowingly, everybody is creating some impact over others' lives, right? Whether you are a good man or bad man, good woman or bad woman, whatever it is, we are impacting others' lives in any of the way. So if we are a coach, the one thing is first you know about how to improve ourselves. You will ask the right questions to yourself whenever you got stuck and whenever you want to improve. And the same way, when you are a coach, definitely you know how to ask questions with others. So with giving much space to them to evolve. So there is no urge, there is no expectations, there is no judgmental thing. So this all make a person a complete one. So I would say it is the coaching is not only about the profession, it is more about everybody has to be a coach for at least for themselves.
Okay, okay, Sharmila, that was a good time talking to you about NLP and your coaching programs. So let's have another episode in future.
Yeah,
So
sure.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sharaf. I also enjoyed the questions you have asked, and I think we had a good conversation. And I would believe that this would be helpful for the audience who are listening to.
Yeah,
And thank you so much for the opportunity. And I had a good time. And best wishes to all the listeners.
yeah, thank you.